So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to remove the active blowing duct, set that aside, and then we're going to take our 2.5mm hex wrench that we got from MakerBot or that we got from the local hardware store. We're going to take out these two hex bolts in here. What this does is this actually holds the entire assembly onto the gantry system. Take those out, set those aside, grab the entire head, and put it on top of the machine. And so this is the part that we're going to be replacing today, is this ceramic piece. And what that does is it actually heats keeps the nozzle warm so that you don't have any misheating issues. So we're just going to cut that apart, and this is kind of falls apart, but we're going to take that apart. And you can actually throw that away. What you're going to want to do is make sure that all of the debris is off the heater block. And then we're going to take and we're going to open up our new piece of ceramic insulation tape. So here's the new piece. What we're going to want to do there is there's a slit, and that slit we're going to put right here around this barrier tube. So we're going to slide that over like so. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fold that under. Grab it here. We'll fold that under like that. Then on the front, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over the nozzle like that. So it's nice and tight around the nozzle. We're going to come back to this side. We're actually going to pull off this tape first. Make sure it doesn't fold back onto itself, but it should actually roll back around. Then we're going to take that and we're going to make sure these are all folded underneath. And you can use a pliers for this if you want. So what I do is I hold both ends like so, grab this piece, fold it over that, grab the tape, and push that tape up and over. Grab my pliers here, up, over, and underneath. Make sure that stays on there. And now you have replaced that entire piece. And what you're going to want to do is grab that and put that back on the gantry crane. And what you're going to want to do is this right here is going to have to line up and be flush, or at least near flush. So we're going to take our hex bolt and hex wrench again and put those bolts back in. And make sure that you don't tighten them too tight, otherwise you'll actually strip that out and damage the aluminum block. So just do a little bit more of a snug fit. Once we got those tight, we'll take our blower duct back and put that back in here. Now some of these blower ducts actually have a piece over here that'll actually bring it out and have it sit right here. If this breaks off, that is completely fine, don't worry. So we'll put that back in there. And then make sure that this is not touching the heater block. If it is, this is actually just plastic, so it'll melt. And there you go. That's how you replace your ceramic insulation tape on a MakerBot replicator.